Hey everybody, World War Guy here today, and today we're going to talk about helmets and why are they even used in combat for the military. These are heavy items that you got to wear on your head for, hours at a time. Of course, when you're walking and stuff, you might not wear it, but you're still wearing this a big portion of the time. And of course, they're heavy, and your neck, as strong as it is, it still, starts to wear, starts maybe giving you a headache, maybe. So what's the point? Also, as many of you may know, helmets don't stop bullets. So you get shot in the head with a bullet, it goes right through the helmet most of the time, maybe 90% of the time. So really, what's the point? It's putting a strain on your neck. It doesn't really protect you from bullets, which is flying all around you. So why even wear it? Well, the reason is, bullets aren't the only things flying around in a battlefield. You have to understand that there's bombs, there's debris, there's everything flying around you, and that's what the helmets basically protect you from. If there's an explosion, I don't know how far, somewhere near you, that explosion is going to throw up a whole bunch of debris, fragmentation, anything like that. And your head, although your skull protects you from a lot of things, cannot protect you from things flying at high velocity to your head. So that's what the helmets do. They deflect debris, fragmentation, shrapnel, anything like that. As we can see with the Adrian helmet, the first modern helmet, this protects the dome of your head, but they also make sure to give a visor in the front and back. This is so that it protects a little bit the front of your head, maybe your forehead, your face. If you look down, it kind of extends down, and the back of your heads to cover your neck, because your neck is very soft and also vulnerable to debris and everything like that. Of course, other countries, for example, the British and Americans use this. This is because in trench warfare, debris and everything flying straight at you is not very common, so you really have to focus on what's raining from above. So the British and the Americans adopted the Mark I or the 1917 helmet, and you can see it's more like a plate, so when you're wearing it, it covers a wider portion of your body, really. And a lot of times you see them wearing like this because they'll crawl down, and again, it covers your body a lot more. And of course, the Germans was probably the most well-known helmet. They came up with this, the M16 Stahlhelm. This one covers your head entirely, and then it covers not only your neck like the Adrian and the Brody, but also covers your ears. Because you understand, you get hit in the ear, that's still going to cause a lot of damage. So you really want to, protect that. And of course, there's different examples from different countries. You can see the Soviets. They developed a dome helmet, but that also covered the ears because they understood that it's important to cover as much as possible without adding too much weight. The Americans and then later, NATO countries adopted the M1 helmet, which is just a big dome on your head. Doesn't cover your ears as much as the Germans or Soviet ones. But again, you have these designs made so that they protect your head. And of course, a lot of them are sloped to try to deviate the shrapnel, debris, or anything, because if you just have like a square helmet, more force is going to be spread onto that flat surface, which is going to damage the helmet more. It could possibly penetrate because the force has nowhere else to go but forward. So you have these sloped angles to try to, I don't know how to describe it, deflect the whatever's flying at you. Of course, they're all made of steel because that was what could be produced at the time, but of course later on, I think as early as the late 70s, but not popular until about the early 90s, mid 90s, Kevlar started being used, which is not, it's not a metal, it's a, oh man, I forgot the word, but check the bottom of the screen there, composite material. And this doesn't actually stop fragmentation, as in it doesn't bounce off anything. What it does is it kind of absorbs it. So let's say shrapnel hits the helmet, instead of denting it, bouncing off like with these helmets, it will actually absorb it and transfer it to another part of the helmet. So if something penetrates, let's say the German Stahlhelm, it's just going to keep going straight. Maybe a little deviation, but it's still going to go the expected trajectory. While Kevlar, you have something hitting the helmet face on, the Kevlar pushes the object to the side, to the top, hopefully not the bottom, And the reason for this, the reason why this is a good thing, is that when you hit a wall, for example, it's going to hurt a lot more because that wall is not going to move. More force is going to be distributed to that wall. While if you hit something that's maybe squishy, it kind of slows it down. It slows it down. There's less damage behind that squishy wall or anything like that. So there's less damage being caused to you, less head injuries. So although helmets didn't protect you from bullets and they weren't, the one item to win a war or anything like that, they did save a lot of lives. They caused more head injuries, but a lot less deaths caused by head injuries. So originally, shrapnel that would have gone through someone's skull would have killed them, but with the helmet, it would have probably given them a concussion, maybe a terrible cut, but at least they would have a better chance of surviving, and that's the whole idea. So although they are heavy, they don't stop bullets, they do protect you from other stuff, debris, low-hanging doorways or whatever, shrapnel, anything like that, and they do prevent death. And of course, they're also cool. I mean, I'm sure that was the main reason why they made them, is because they're cool. But that's basically it for the video. I hope this helped you understand why exactly countries adopt helmets and issue helmets for their soldiers, although they're heavy and bulky and kind of annoying. So if you liked the video, drop a like, write a comment, share, and subscribe. But besides that, you guys have a great day.